Hello, beautiful souls. How y'all doing? If you're new here, welcome. I'm Brainy, and this is Brainy Twin Gemini, where we talk about unconditional love, the purest form of love, spiritual awakening, the law of attraction, healing trauma, healing through music, all sorts of good things on this channel. If you're returning sub, welcome back. Love to have you as part of our soul tribe and our loving vibe. I want to congratulate Martin D777 as the winner of the Valentine's giveaway. I'm giving away every single week for an indefinite period of time a 30-minute message coaching, however you resonate. If you just need to vent and just talk to somebody about your journey, I'm offering that every week. It will be announced on Wednesday, bearing in mind that I'm always a couple of weeks behind due to other messages that are in the queue. So congratulations, Martin D777. I'll send me an email if you can, and we'll arrange a time where we can have this 30-minute message for you. And good luck to all of you. If you're a new sub, all you have to do is just put new sub in the comments. If you're an existing sub, just put giveaway somewhere in the message. That's how I calibrate all the data, and I have this program that picks the winner randomly. So good luck to you all. A little bit about me, personally on this journey. I brushed shoulders with my twin for a good couple of decades. So our souls were obviously drawn to each other. We were at the same place at the same time. However, it wasn't sustainable in that period of time. In 2019, we came together in physical embodiment. We had pure, raw, vulnerable, fast, furious, electric, magnetic love. And again, it wasn't sustainable in that moment in time. So we went our separate ways, continue on our, I want to say, awakening journey, our healing journey, our clearing karma journey. And by the grace of God, we are together this very day. I am hosting a Zoom call next Wednesday, a week today. The spots are filling up quickly. Love to see your beautiful faces, collaborate, share stories, and my beloved soulmate step on to the call, so you know that he actually exists, and say a few words. So if you haven't already signed up, go to my website. All the details are there. And again, I'd love to see all your beautiful faces. I'm merely just a messenger on this journey. I was poked, in 2019 to come out, to debunk many of the myths out there. There are a lot of myths out there. There's a lot of parasites monopolizing off vulnerable hearts, funding their bank account and their ego. And this is not what this journey is about. It is tough, it's grueling, it's not a Cinderella story by any stretch of the means. And it is, like I said, it could be one of the most trying times of your life. So when I saw some of the shenanigans out there, I was like, this is just purely, I want to say wrong. And it's not fair to people who are struggling on this journey. That's why I am here. So today is the love day. It's Valentine's Day. And for you that are in physical separation, it's a tough day. I'm not going to sugarcoat this at all. I've been there. I've done that. I literally got the t-shirt. I remember sitting there on Valentine's Day feeling there was always that unconditional love, but there was always that sense of kind of like that question, why, so I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It is a difficult day, but what I will say is that you are in the forefront of your masculine's thought, and you are in their heart 100%. So even though you may not physically be together, you are in a higher dimension, higher consciousness. Your souls are always engaging outside of your body, and you're always together in a different dimension. I know it's hard. We live in a third dimension, and there's nothing more difficult than being apart from the love of a lifetime, and it stems many past lives, maybe even since the dawn of time. So I'm here for you. 100%. I know it's a difficult time, but keep loving unconditionally. without ask nor condition, and that just is kind of a segue to the masculine energy today. So what's coming out obviously is unconditional love. You know, they are absolutely, you are in their thought, as I said, and in their heart, and vice versa. This is a form of love that you trigger within each other, and it is the purest form of love. It's at the soul level. There's no conditions. It's, you know, sometimes you put conditions there, but you always migrate back to that pure heart space of unconditional love, and I absolutely love it so much. These signs and synchronicities that are coming to the masculine are just absolutely outrageous. Absolutely 100% outrageous. This continues to happen. This is in their orbit. They're seeing things they've never seen before. And this, to me, is a divine push for them to make a move to you, divine feminine. I can tell you that we go through varying different stages of energy, yin-yang energy, female masculine energy. It's all about harmonious balance. It's restoring that balance within, because I feel like sometimes when you come into each other, you're very, very predominant in one energy, and you have to work on that harmonious balance of the other energy. What's coming out today, excuse me, throat chakra communication, is yang energy. And that is predominantly masculine energy. And, you know, if you're carrying too much of that within, it can create anxiety, stress, depression, all sorts of things. So if you're feeling that, maybe you have too much of that energy, and you may need to get out and just recalibrate, restore, and ground that energy. What I do see, like, these signs and syncs are too much, but when these signs and syncs get to a point of craziness, that's when action is generally taken. If you're not new, you've probably heard my story about the hawk. That was my, I want to say, soul guide throughout this journey. I never saw one up close until I was in physical separation with my beloved. And there was one perched on an ornamental apple tree out in the backyard. And I looked out, something made me wake up out of the blue and look out the window. I was meditating actually, and I saw this bird, and I'm like, what is it? I took a picture of it, I looked it up, it was a hawk, and I'm like, that's so random. I lived in a residential area, and it was we were very close in proximity in the houses, and I'm like, this is so random. Every single day since then I saw it. And the day, 2 days before I went to my beloved soul, is a hawk flew between my neighbor and I's shoulder, and I'm like, that's it. That is absolutely it. This is too close for comfort. I have to make a move. So I can tell you, if some of these masculines are at that point, it's like God, divine universe, or source is like almost like screaming at their child, like, come on, man. I've given you everything. Like, it's time to make a move. So they're gaining that strength. They're gaining that momentum. You know, it's so overwhelming. And even some of them are praying to provide signs, to make sure that this is just not some fabrication in their minds, because we always want to migrate back to the pollution of thought, as opposed to navigating with the voice of the heart. There is one thing that I have to say, and, you know, I can't always, like, I want to be full of, you know, love and high vibes, but I have to be 100% truthful with the energy. I can't manipulate this energy. There are a few feminines that are holding their heart. Their heart is feeling a little bit broken right now. It's natural, it's normal, it's okay. You know, we have hiccups along the way. As I said, this is probably one of the most difficult journeys of a lifetime, because there's too many unknowns. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of doubt. There's a lot of confusion. You migrate back to insecurity. I'm so sorry. Some of you are going to get communication today. You migrate back to these insecurities. It's natural. This is a journey of purity and innocence. We are born pure and innocent and vulnerable. As a baby, if you think about it, we are dependent on those adults to look after us when we're in that baby. Like at that, and we are pure, we are vulnerable, and we are innocent. But life shrouds or fogs our journey and takes our purity, our innocence, and that leaves us vulnerable once again, especially when you come into this love. So it's natural. It's a mountain that you have to climb, and it's always a journey of self-love. This masculine, you know, as they're receiving signs and synchronicity and serendipity, they're going to places and they're having like deja vu moments. So it's like they've been there before with you, and it's a little bit confusing to them, but there's a lot of deja vu going on right now with this twin flame collective and feminine. You may be feeling it as well. There's another key component with this masculine energy. It's tough, but it's also a breakthrough. So they're clearing karma. I want to say that they've unraveled some deep, dark family secret, a deception that this family has tried to keep hidden from this particular masculine energy. And they stumbled across this by accident. And it just kind of threw them into a little bit of a temporary tail spin, so to speak. Because what they've always thought they knew, they no longer know. So it is a family secret that they swept underneath the carpet, but it has all been exposed, and it's kind of upset this masculine. Their heart is broken actually. Something they always thought to be true is no longer true. It could be, you know, they have like a sibling or out there that they didn't know that they had, or a sibling that they do have is not really theirs, or something very, very deep and profound. So that hurting that they feel, you are bound by energy. You may feel that that transference, that energy transference of this wounded masculine. But it is the type of breakthrough that the masculine needed. Something happened to me when I was in physical separation, and out of the blue, after 40 years, my dad's first cousin came to me. My mother and father divorced when I was 9 years old, and it was just such a random thing. And she used to say, everyone used to joke that I looked like my grandfather. And that kind of sent me for a tailspin after that. I was like, what? I let it go because I just truly did not want, you know, to know the truth at that period of time. My parents have passed to the other side. It was just a redundant exercise, but something along those lines. Not like the same as my story, but some secret that has come out, and it's exposed your masculine, and it's making them feel a little vulnerable. They have a lot of questions too. Why? Like, you know, this is a journey of confusion, so they're like, why did this beautiful being come into my life? Like, why now? Like, as they clear karma, there's that dark night of the soul, and there's so many questions, but in the darkest moments we get the greatest wisdom. So as I said, I wish this was all rose petals and honey and milk and all of this, but I just have to be truthful about where this masculine is at this moment in time. It's just a moment in time, but God, divine source, is giving them the strength to get through it, and they are navigating closer to God's spirit. divine source, however you resonate. So it's very, very good. I love it so much. They have faith, uttering and unwavering faith in this connection, and they believe that you're destined to be together, and you will be together in the perfect moment in time. If they could say anything at this moment, what would it be? And let me into your world, don't close me out. I know, like I said, this is it is a love day, but every day is a love day. You know, we shouldn't just have one day out of the year to tell our counterparts how much we love them. We should be telling them every single day. But I know it's difficult, and you may be closing them out. Do what is good for you. You have to do what is best for you and your self-love. This journey can sometimes put you in an eternal prison of just pure pollution. You have to clear the smog, and you have to navigate back to your journey of self-love. Do what is good for you in the moment. If you have to close out, close out. But this masculine can feel it, and they're asking you not to. Just keep the faith. You know, they're longing for your warm embrace. So you are their key motivator, inspiration, to keep them moving on this path of self-love. Whenever there's a hiccup, whenever there's a mountain, they always go back to you and the good times that you shared and long for your warm embrace. So it's very, very beautiful. And when I was in your physical presence, I was my true authentic self. Absolutely. There are no masks when you came together. You were your true authentic self. No judgments. You flow to each other effortlessly, and you're just you are your true authentic self. That's what you're meant to migrate to in a long term. You are doing wonderful. You know, I know, as I said, there's a lot of hiccups along the way. Another few loving messages for your loving souls, and that is surround yourself with nature, and you will feel a greater sense of well-being. Nature's healing energy is sensual and magical. It will awaken the sensual magic within you. This has been kind of in the, I want to say, the energy, the masculine and feminine energy, nature. I was actually earlier today when I was laying meditating. It's one of those things where before you came into each other, I'm not saying all of you, but maybe some of you, nature was completely taken for granted. You know, you didn't see the beauty in everything that was around you. Now you do. And it really does have sensual magic because it means something to you now. And it really, you are one with nature. And when you ground that energy, you just become free of any negative energy. So life is a cycle of changing seasons. Let us welcome each new season and surrender the past with grace. Let us remember that nothing is ever lost, for all that exists eternally within our heart. So absolutely that you are evolving, you are changing. Every day is, you know, a new day, and something, you know, something miraculous is happening in your day. You're changing, you're morphing into the best version of yourself. So, you know, keep that in the forefront. And I love this one. Love is the expression of God, Goddess flowing through you. Love is a sacred union, a great creative power which, through the merging of two souls, becomes an exploration of the divine, of God, universe, source, however you resonate. That's what it is. This is an exploration, a discovery of who you're truly meant to be on this planet Earth. And I love it all so very much. As you know, signs, syncs, serendipity, deja vu, all of these beautiful, beautiful, I want to say, well, signs, specifically now, they're just outrageously crazy. And you may be feeling it too, Divine Feminine. You'll be like, I can't believe this. Like, that's, what was happening with me, like every single day, I was like, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. You're not even looking for it. And not, it could be numbers. It could be, you know, like an animal, a bird, anything. As I said, the hawk was mine, and ironically, it was my beloved's as well. That's by your side throughout this journey to give you comfort, clarity, peace, all sorts of beautiful things. And today, what I love so much about the animal spirit for the feminine message is lion spirit. And be generous of spirit. Gratitude. I know it's, you know, sometimes it's hard when you're down on your knees, asking the question why. My life was just fine before this person came in. It probably wasn't. You are I want to say a disciple of strength, courage. You know, it's just a gentle reminder that just be grateful and generous. A lot of this stuff is done kind of behind the scenes without you visually seeing it. Spiritually and soulfully you can, but you're doing wonderful things. You have, like I said, you're a disciple of courage. You're an angel of strength. So keep doing what you're doing. And it is a battle, but you have to have courage to overcome some of these obstacles along the way. So beautiful, beautiful message. I love it so very much. For the masculine animal spirit message today, it is rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. I love this so much. It is a lucky time. You know, sometimes it always doesn't seem that way, but this masculine is overcoming some hurdles. And there was this family secret that had been exposed, but it had to happen in order for them to move forward on their journey. It's just that knowledge, that wisdom to overcome and come to you with that purity and that innocence, and I love it all so much. And the overall message for your beautiful, beautiful souls is turkey spirit and give with gratitude and grace. That's exactly it. You know, what you've been chosen for is a gift and a blessing. It opens up gifts within you. It amplifies your intuition. It gets you to a journey of light, love within yourself, restores the purity and innocence. And sometimes we don't always see it. We always have to give with gratitude and grace. I always say give thanks before you ask. You know, we do live in a beautiful, beautiful earth, unfortunately with low vibration, but you had two blessings when you opened up your eyes today. So that's what I have for your beautiful souls. Again, if any of this resonates, kindly hit subscribe, like, comment, love your comments, and have a beautiful day, folks.